Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox, BioAsset, and Gandhi. Epsilon and Rises, Freight Blitz.
Yeah, it's going to be a doozy here. The Freight Blitz, this is going to be a very, very fast-paced game type. We're going to see a lot of sub-play, and this is going to be interesting for me to see if Epsilon runs 2 ARs, 1 AR, or no ARs. I mean, they're so aggressive, but at the same time, Swanee does play on 2 sensitivity. We got that right. Bangarang. Don't leave me hanging. See what I'm doing with Australians here? They don't, you know what I mean? Well,
Oh, I'm sorry. We usually just hop around.
that'd be hysterical if you did.
Yeah, that's how we say hello.
Really?
Yeah. You say, "G'day, mate," and you hop around like a kangaroo.
That's awful.
As we head back into the game, though, it is going to be already kicking off.
Yeah.
2-1 cap line already, and it is going to, of course, be the Epsilon squad with that lead.
Yep, I'm gonna kick this off with Jerd here. So it's a 2-1 start already, and Jerd already playing very, very well. Tommy really rose to the occasion, and already, I mean, look at this. He's just waiting on it, and the members of Vitality Rises just are nowhere to be found. As I'm gonna hop on board with Carnage.
That was like a very nice telegraph to Sasha's work there. He hit with concussion, and then straight away with the shots on Swanee had to win on through. So nice work indeed. But right now you're going to see Carnage putting the double out, trying to find the players. He did hit a tag on him. There's one kill with that Vector red dot sight. Lumen saying, "Oh, can't hit fire." Tommy without playing him there now shooting him, but Swanee says, "No, that was my kill, Tommy. Thank you very much. I'll kill you for that." As it becomes 4-2 the scoreline, and it would seem Sasha should be able to make that 4-3.
Nice. Yeah, this is going to be back and forth, back and forth. I mean, Epsilon hasn't really put any urgency on controlling their base. I mean, that front door was still open, but as Flux is going to take him down, we're going to jump on board with Flux. 4-3, has 1 cap. It is 5-4 here. He has the world in front of him. There's so many people, and he's going to be taken down. We're going to jump on board with Swanee in a spawn killing position. There's 2 down. There's 1 guy coming right around to him, and he's going to be cleaned up, but his team scores yet again.
Yeah, it's always intense and sort of sad to see when you see so many players lined up for a player, but they only get 1 out of like either 3-piece or a possible 4-piece.
Oh, yeah.
It's a possible team down pretty much right in that one little area. You're going to see the scoreline become 6-4 right now. And you do see Tommy just staying inside bottom white is hiding. And again, you don't have to go for the kills. Player inside. 2 players defense though.
Oh, Tommy! Tommy gun. Tommy Tsunami.
Just running on through like a steam engine train.
I like that.
Down.
We have way too many train references already.
On a map of freight, we really do, I guess. As he looks to go in the front door, decides against it, though. And you'll see Flux caught in the concrete block. Yeah. Tries to jump away, goes Targa makes short work of him. And the scoreline, 7-5, first quarter gone.
Yeah, he's just he was a little bit too fat for that concrete wall, you know? He couldn't stand it. He was like, "Oh, well, you know, I'm stuck, whatever."
Has to go jump on Weight Watchers, I think.
Why is the front door open? Someone told me this.
It's a bit hot inside.
Anyone at home?
It's next to fire, so it's, Owen's it's a bit warm. There's plenty of snow around, I guess, but it's still pretty warm in that area. But the scoreline, 8-6 right now. So a great work here by Rises. They're keeping it very close within very good capping distance here. But you're going to see another player coming on through. Jerd, nice little work with these shots coming on out. Broken, look at
Jerd! Oh, you filthy mongrel!
That was just it was clean, but
close
at the same
your
time
front
dirty.
door.
Yo, that is probably the issue right there, Jerd. Now, that's the thing. These guys aren't worried about their side of things. That Owens, they're just running back over to Brewery over and over and over again. Here inside of White right now, 1 above Jerd. He's not going to worry too much about it. 1 below to his left. Oh, that's going to cost him that time around. Broken. What's going up there for a nice little iron sight eagle eye. 10-6 the scoreline. 1 minute and 30 left on the clock right now, but Epsilon looking very strong.
Tommy just with the ridiculous 2-piece, sending 2 people into the grave. 1 guy spawning in the back crates. An enemy's going to score. That's basically 4 down since you know all 4 members will be at their base. Tommy rotates in the back. As 1 guy makes short work of him, that's 2 dead. This is looking very good for Epsilon.
At a moment like that, usually you would see Tommy just stay at the backside as well. You know, they wouldn't really go for the cap. They just let the team come on through and get the caps in instead. But right, that Jerd is doing short work here in Brewery. 1 play at the back door. He should get the kill or going for the cap anyway. 13-7. The 1 minute mark is coming across us now. And Flux tries to go in, but can't. Broken shutting him down. A 5-point streak there for Tommy as he finally gets shut down. But Jerd, 7-point streak here. 12-5-5.
That's borderline impressive there, BioAcid.
for Blitz, and obviously, for Freight. For such a small match.
And their front door's open, so this is going to give them yet another cap. Close the front door. You don't live in a barn, all right? It's just so frustrating to me right now.
We refer to it as were you born in a tent?
Oh, do you?
Close the front door. As you'll see now, it's going to be 14-9, and that scoreline still in favour of Epsilon. But the slide goes on in. 15-9 right now. 20 seconds left on the clock. it's going to be Tommy right here on the point. He could probably get another point in here for his team. He's got a teammate around that side of things as well. So there's 2 players here. One goes through.
Whoa.
Oh. You know, if Tommy had got those kills and laid down, I think he would have been very close. Maybe like the 1.2
Oh, is he going to go for this?
He will try. Jared looking for the 1-2. Can't do it, though. And at the end of the half, 16-10, a +6 lead for Epsilon.
That is a very high-scoring game. Very, very high scoring. When these sides flip, I'm going to be eager to see how Epsilon actually plays it because, we didn't see him shut that front door at all at Owens, not at all. So if they do the same thing on Beer, they are going to get steamrolled. They have to make sure that door is shut at all times. Definitely.
Obviously, due to the fact that at Brewery, you do have at least 4 points of access. You've got the front door, the back door, the side door, and the stairs from up top in the office block. So, it's a lot more than what you had there on the Owen side of things. So, I agree. The door has to be shut and remain shut for most of the time. Jared, off to a quick start.
Oh, my God. He is a savage.
And pre-firing for a third who he thought. There was a player down there.
Yep, he does have a guy coming directly behind him. His teammate cleans him up, and he's already on the board. 17-11. Back and forth caps here. And will the members of Vitality rise to the occasion?
Oh, you.
I'm awful.
As it's 17-7 there for Jared, looking to make a play now in the cross, and he will go in for another capture as well. He's just going for the relays now, just to keep them going, keep the momentum happening with their scoreline, keep it increasing, obviously. At the same time, we do have Risers who are actually putting some more points on the board as well. Thanks to Carnage slaying these guys with the respawning container yard. He's going to push on through. Broken's in there too. They should be getting another capture in at least, as long as Broken pushes down. I can't even see Broken dying, but at the same time, I didn't see the point increase, so don't know what happened there. Broken's still laying around, perhaps.
Yep, there he goes. 5-point differential here. We got a guy sitting top. Owens is a very, very good spot. Normally, you want to see like an AR guy there, but on Freight Blitz, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see 4 subs for all members of teams.
Of course, Sasha here, the one with that top Owens area, looking down the left-hand side. Swanee's going to come on through. Okay, Targa.
Gotaga's he's finally showing up here. He's 15-16, 1 cap as he's going to be cleaned up.
As we give him credit.
Yep, that's what happens when you give people credit. So Jared has a guy to his right, is going to be able to clean him up. He has another guy on the flag, and he's going to be stopped just short. Tommy's going to be stopped by the same guy. Flux now trying to push in, as well as Swanee.
Carnage, a nice little 2-piece there, moments to go. Looking for the third here as he walks on in. Oh, pre-knifed. Swinging a miss pretty much as he went inside that doorway. But he's going to get shut down by Sasha nonetheless. The scoreline still 18-13 here. Hasn't been any caps for about a minute, I think, at this time. So right now, play's slowing a little bit down in regards to capture, but a lot of kills are still being traded off. Middle part of the map. Jared now on 20-10, a +10. 1 cap away from double figures.
Tommy's trying to do everything in his power to just keep the pressure on him, and so is Jared. And I really like the play call. I mean, so many times, like, you see a team get a lead, and then they just kind of let off the gas. But not Epsilon, man. They are just keep on pushing. I mean, Jared's just in here hanging out, and it's just a cap battle. I mean, sure, okay, go for it. Vitality, just keep pushing people in. We're going to do the same thing.
Oh, exactly. You'll see Jared now looking for the relay, pretty much going, his teammate pushed on through on cap just as he went on top of it. He's going to try and pick up a few kills here. He gets one there on Carnage. Can't get the second on Gotaga, though. Swanning on this respawn, coming on out.
Don't do it!
Oh.
Sometimes you have to be immortal.
You do.
You can't just be
Not everyone can be a god 24/7.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Well,
dude,
Tommy's going to try.
This is the thing, man. Like, again, Epsilon is winning these humongous gun battles. Like, sure, you're supposed to exchange, but when you're getting 2 pieces, I mean, you're just feeling the rhythm.
Yeah, exactly. And you're going to see now the Risers squad struggling a little bit here. They've got 2 caps in the same time that Epsilon have picked up 5. So you're going to see that little distance, and, the increase in the scoreline. So the total score difference is 7, which means you need at least pretty much 1 minute and 1 second to get those total captures because it takes that much time for the cooldown to happen. If it keeps on going this way, Risers are still able to do this and come back, but Epsilon's slaying ability right now is just on par, and it's really causing a lot of struggle here for Rise.
Yeah, Carnage actually working in a good spot here with Blue Sasha as they plan on going top and bottom, and now Carnage should be dropping down and getting his eagle on just a little bit. Drops down, has a player right in front of him. Is he going to let him go? He's going to shoot him, and now he's going to go in and score. That's a great play. 23-18, though. Keep in mind that we have a minute left, so this is a little bit of crunch time here for the guys of Vitality.
Okay, so right now it's 5 caps the difference. It is 53 seconds left on the clock, which means they need at least 40.1 seconds for all those caps to go on through. They need to get tried a bit of map control here as well, I think. If they can do that, then they'll be looking very, very strong here at the moment. Gataga's about to go on for his... Oh, Emily goes on down, and that is going to guarantee themselves a 3-0 victory there for Epsilon.
Epsilon is really bringing the noise here today. They come out very, very strong. They didn't want to find themselves against, TK round 1. They obviously didn't know that, but, they didn't want to find themselves against that, so they 3-0 Optic. They 3-0 their first team in winners bracket round 1. That is what we like to see from this European squad.
That's what you want. You want to have consistency going across the board. And when you're on a roll, sort of like Epsilon Riot are now, I'm hoping whoever they go up against next is going to be a bit of a... I'm worried for them.
Yeah,
3-0 Optics. That's 3-0
I would love to bring up the bracket right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Epsilon. They have solidified themselves in the top 12. And this is just... This is one hell of a day 2, which is technically almost a day 1 in my opinion because of the double elimination.
Yeah. So obviously all day yesterday was that pool play. A couple of matches here again this morning was pool play as well. But all double elim all day today, and as they class, the championship Sunday where all the big matches will come down to the place, and all the money will start looking to be grabbed up by all these teams obviously playing here. But let's look at that bracket now if we can, and obviously look out how these teams are currently traveling.
So as we take a look here, Epsilon Esports will be playing the winner of Immunity versus FaZe, which is going on right to my right. That's going to be on the Charlie stream, and that'll be done on the Bravo station, which is going to be right here. That is a ridiculous matchup. Complexity, I do believe, was up 2-0 over TCM. So as that match is coming to a close, Complexity moves on. Wild Gaming versus Xfinity. That one's going to give me a wild result. Maybe. Nah, I think Xfinity kind of takes that.
I probably with like a wild drive perhaps, but I think you are right.
Yeah.
Xfinity should be able to grab that victory there, and obviously they'll go up against Complexity and TCM. But it's like you said when we first saw this bracket come out, it was all randomized. There was no seed 1, seed 2 sort of thing. It was just let's just see where these guys are going to end up, and the matches that are going to keep on happening throughout this time is just going to be insane. And I think it'll be interesting this next match, obviously for the Rise squad, because T1 just defeated their other part. So Rise returns. T1 defeated them. Now they're going to be up against Vitality Rise. Sorry. So it's sort of like it's interesting on how this is going to play out. And
it is going to be interesting, man. I think it's going to be good.
I think overall, I want to see that Immunity and FaZe. I want to see who's going to win that because I want my Aussies to keep on powering through. But at the same time, this is no easy competition.
Nah, it isn't. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, more matches. Stay